Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, May 11th, 2023. My name is Sam and it's time for your Daily Dispatch. First off, Biden has essentially extended Title 42. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of immigrants trying to move over the border once Title 42, which was scheduled to end on May 11th, has now been reinstated, reworded, but essentially it looks like it's going to stay in place. And don't forget, Biden sent 1,500 troops to the border to support what is going on there. So I find it interesting why, a couple of days, a day before Title 42 ends, they create a new legislation that says essentially the same thing. Interesting timing. So Texas has sent quite a few National Guard troops to the border, where a significant amount of illegals pass through to our country. Now, Texas is taking some proper steps, it looks like, to stem this tide of immigrants trying to come over. And now it looks like this one hotspot they have sent National Guard troops to. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how it plays out. According to Disclosed TV, hundreds of rockets were fired from Gaza into Israel yesterday. And then subsequently, Israel retaliated and bombed the targets that sent the rockets. Now, we all know that's a hot spot. We all know that things are always going on over there. But when you have, those types of interactions taking place, that's not good. But again, we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens there. There was gunfire at a U.S.-Mexico bridge yesterday. Now, I believe it was called the Far Reynosa Bridge. And apparently it's on the border of Mexico and the United States. And there was all kinds of gunfire. There hasn't been a lot of detail about it, but it did in fact happen. I've actually seen the footage. So again, significant developments. Another banking issue. PacWest Bank now is down 41% in the last 2 weeks. It's hitting the news wires that there's trouble there. But according to Janet Yellen, our banking system is safe and secure. Well, I'll leave that decision up to you. I think we all know what's going on. But having PacWest drop 41% in the last couple of weeks, not good. And then lastly today, we're going to talk a little bit about the Trump town hall that took place on CNN of all places yesterday. I'm not sure how many of you got to watch it, but I did. I watched it in its entirety. Before the town hall began, there was some pre-show interaction with some of the people on CNN, and I found it interesting that they were continually talking down President Trump. I mean, just lambasting him, telling him what he should and shouldn't say and how he's going to defend this or defend that. They were priming the audience prior to him even getting on stage. So all that takes place. And then he walks on stage and he gets a standing ovation from the crowd. A standing ovation. So they start off and the host, I forget her name, she just was vile. She was just not, she was talking over President Trump. She was trying to discredit him, telling him what he could and couldn't say, trying to apparently fact check him. And we all know what took place in 2020. We all know the things that took place that should never have happened. And she tried to silence him and he wasn't going for it. He was not allowing it to happen. But he did it in such a way that was respectful. I have to respect that. As I said, she kept talking over him, trying to steer the conversation in a way that she wanted it to go, but it didn't really work. And then after the town hall, and even this morning, they're just attacking him, apparently trying to fact check him and do this and do that. And, he was wrong here and he was wrong there. When I don't think there was anything he said that wasn't factual. The best that I could tell anyway. So, but we had him on CNN, the mecca of what I would consider mainstream media, and I think he did really well. And I think people see that, and I think people that typically watch CNN had a little bit of a red pill last night. We'll see how it plays out, but I think overall it went well. So, as always, if you can, support this channel. The links are in my bio and in the descriptions. And in the meantime, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a great Thursday, and we'll talk again soon.